Ooh, look what's going in this week. It's a Blanton's, but probably not as you know it. This Blanton's is straight from the barrel. And the owners of Blanton's, from a distribution point of view, is an international company. And so they distribute different Blantons outside of the US that you can't get here. So this is a single cask Blanton's. It is 64.9%. And we bought it when we were on our trip in Australia. It's here. Look, here they are. So this one is the Blanton's. Let's see. This is the straight from the barrel. But that is in now one of our blind tasting ones for the future. Hi, I'm Phil.
I'm Diva.
3 bottles. We're going to go fast today. See if we can get through it quick enough to go and watch a movie. Coastal caramel herbs, honey toasted seashell, and the new one, perfume for trees. We've done a little tasting already. These two are very close to each other. In fact, I started to think of that day when we had Glencadam and Glengoyne together. Sorry, Glendronach and Glengoyne. And we were like, are these from the same place? Because when you nose these two, they're pretty similar, aren't they?
But more bitter than this.
Yeah, they're not as close as those two, but they're definitely in the same ballpark for us. Because they're not overly sweet, but they're much more herbal and coastal. This one is not. Let's start
Plus 48.
on our new one. Plus 48. Actually, we could start by putting a little bit of water in. But we've called this one perfume for trees because... well, that's what it's like. If you made perfume out of wood and branches, this is what it would be.
Very caramel.
Is it caramel? Well, on the nose it's caramel. Yeah, when I smell this, it's quite... well, we're in the tiramisu land again, aren't we?
Yeah, but the empty glass, I was very woody.
Yeah, but I'm getting much more of the woody herbal on the empty glass now. It's flowery in a way that soap can be flowery. Yeah, when I come back over here now it's more caramel, you're right.
Very perfumey.
Yeah.
So...
it's soapy perfume, which not sure if I'm liking that.
It's too much for me. I think I'm not a perfume person.
It is sugarcane mixed with perfume, but a woody perfume. But it's...
vanilla, coconut.
yeah, it's a bit on there as well. Okay, I'm going to try some. Not too strong, but becomes quite peppery. Now, again, I've said it a few times, maybe we're in the world of rye a bit here. Rye soap.
I'm getting a touch of citrus. Of citrus.
Yeah, I could see that, a bit of citrus.
Yeah.
Now the finish is quite flowery as well. You had said potpourri, meaning like that sort of mixed herb scent with, yeah, a little bit of honey, but it's like it's been made into a soap, not so much a drink. Should we go a bit more water? The tiny spoon. A little softer.
I think it's slightly better with water.
Slightly better, but... I said we were going to rush.
But for me,
we haven't even got... well, we've tasted these before. It's the bitter soapy, perfumey, woody. Just not my favourite flavour. All right, where should we go next? This is quite bitter, so let's go to this bitter one and see if it seems sweet now. Coastal caramel herbs.
Coastal herbs.
See, it does smell sweet compared to that. Although we said there was a lot of caramel on this.
And after this, these are savoury.
Yeah. It's sort of herbal honey though, isn't it? It's not super sweet. And this is slightly citrus, a bit melon citrus. Let me swap back. It's a bit zesty. We talked about this being sort of grassy or flowery in the way that just the cut stems, not really the flowery part.
Then I'm giving a sort of spiced shortbread.
The taste is quite soft compared to that. But this is definitely sweeter, but quite light. A little bit on the flowery side.
Nice smell of a big from the oven. Maybe it's a shortbread.
Yeah. Shortbread with heather in it. Or something herbal. It's kind of grain sweet more than it is honey sweet.
It's very nice. Before I came to it, I found a bitter taste, but this time I didn't get bitter taste.
It's not orangey, but it's a bit like eating an orange in reverse, where you get the sweet bit first, and then you sort of back up out into the peel and the zest, and there's a little sparkle to that, because you don't know that that's coming on the first taste. It's initially lightly sweet, and then the sort of zest rolls in. There is the tiniest soapy herb note at the end, not as much as this.
Getting a peppery finish.
Yeah.
Very, very fine. It's delicate.
I think that's good, and the finish is quite long.
It's nice.
Okay, let's go here. Honey toasted seashell. Honey toasted seashell. There is a bit of smoke in here now. When you come off this, we kept debating, is there a bit of smoke or not?
Oh, it's butterfully smoky.
Now, it's not peated smoke. This could be just barrel char.
But it doesn't smell burnt. It smells sweet smoke.
It's like you've toasted orange zest again. Burnt citrus peel or something. I mean,
seashell.
Seashells toasted. What did we call it? Honey toasted seashell. Yeah. I mean, this is not peated like a... It's not like Peat Monster or Kilhoman or anything like that. We're talking about very slight smokiness. I mean, I get more of a sweet honey than I get any smokiness.
Yes, yeah, that's true. That's dried apple.
Yes. A little bit dried apple, a little bit resin, a little bit toffee. Slight sulfur note, maybe.
And a salty, no, seashell is salty.
Yeah, spiced honey. Yummy. There is a toasted...
Almost a farmyard by the sea.
Farmyard by the sea. But there is a little bit of a toasted caramel, toasted barrel
smoky.
Or something going on there.
It's much softer, mellow, compared with it's more crispy.
Yeah, this one It's more of a tight herbal bit at the beginning, which then backs off and rolls into the softer sort of toasted caramel notes. Finish is pretty short. This one kind of builds up longer and then sparkles into the bitterness. This one is a bit more like of a quick delivery of the spicy side, and then rolls into the soft bit and fades quicker.
Short finish. No peppery, but finish.
That's all we have left. Shh. Hey, it's all gone. Oh, we forgot to move it. Never mind. Do you need any more before making a decision? Vote. I have to say, I think this one is a bit more drinkable, but I think this one is a bit more interesting, if that makes sense. It's notable that this bottle went down very quickly because we kept tasting it and going back and going back. Let me have one more go.
And that again, you got for myself.
Oh. There's hardly anything left in there either.
It's a bit tough for me. I'd rather go for softer, easy to drink. So I'm happy with it.
Well, obviously we should be revealing this.
Yes, we should.
That's why we're going to reveal this one. And we're going to reveal it because...
Oh no!
Because we drank it the fastest. This is older than this one. There's plenty left in here. So we're going to be revealing honey toasted seashell. Time for some guesses. We both think it's sort of in the Highland region at 43 ABV. We don't think it's too old or too young. There's one that we don't have on the shelf, which is Feta Cairn 17. No idea what that's like. I think we are in this kind of range. I don't think it's Valkyrie because I think there would be more smoke if it was Valkyrie. It could be either of these. It could be Old Pulteney. I have no idea what Ben Nevis is like. Oh no, Ben Nevis is 50%. Can't be that one. What's the Aaron? 46. Too high. I am going for Highland Park 15. What are you going for?
I'm going for a Feta Cairn.
This one could be Old Pulteney 17. I thought this was older than this one. Honey toasted seashell. We ready? ABV. This is the fun bit for us. Oh, 46. So, okay, so we're saying... we don't even know if it's 46 though. Maybe. All right, next up is age 13. A 13-year-old.
What about this?
Do we have a 13? Oh, Craigellachie. It's 46. Well, we have to press on. So, because we were thinking it was in the 15 range. I guess we're not far off, though, with a 13. The price was 52, which means it only had to score an 87. So, we both liked it more than that. So that's good. Is it even a Highland? It's a Speyside. It's got to be Craigellachie, hasn't it? It is Craigellachie 13. Craigellachie 13. It's not Craigellachie, is it? Craigellachie? Craigellachie. 13-year-old. I'm happy with that. Let's move it in a little bit. I'm pretty happy with our notes as well because Deepa was just looking up a little bit about the tasting notes and I think we hit a few of them. slightly smoky, a tiny bit of sulfur, some dried apple. I mean, these were quite close to other things we were getting. Toasted, we'd called it toasted seashell. Now it's not coastal, so I think that's something that we were maybe making up. But yeah, I did check our bottles and look, we have a 22-year-old Craigellachie at 50% from old malt cask.
If they use a worm tub, it's a spur.
Oh yeah, they use worm tubs, which is not that common now.
So if they at the button, they will not use worm tub.
No, it's still from the distillery. So hasn't been opened yet because it's a higher cost bottle. Well, not that high, 141. And actually only 113 at 40%, so it'll be coming up soon enough. Where it goes on the shelf, we'd both scored it. We actually had a little side-by-side taste with Johnny Walker Green Label. We thought they were quite close in terms of our enjoyment, but I preferred it. Glencadam is definitely better. I think it's going to go... Do you want it ahead of Kirkland?
Yes.
It's bottle battle time! Currently, our two at the end of the line are Deanston 12, which has fought off so many. Now, we had put Ardmore ahead of Deanston when we originally tasted it. Now, this Ardmore is the 10-year-old independent bottled for Trader Joe's, a local supermarket. I think on the nose, I'm giving it to Ardmore.
It's possibly beet and peppery. Sharp. I think it's sort of a blurry soft. So I go for that one. So we can put the back of the shelf.
Deanston survives. I like the Ardmore. I really do like it. I don't feel too bad because we already have Ardmore way up here.
I prefer the Ardmore any day. So let's get it up. Sean.
Deanston has fought off how many now? I don't know if it's going to make it another round. I think it's time for a little... a little Deanston Ardmore blend. Deanston could use a little bit of smoke and a little bit of softening. That's weird. It's very soft now. Let me set them aside. Got to pick a new one. I've brought you a choice of 3.
Get a glass.
Pick one. Deepa has chosen a 48 plus.
A 34.
It's going to be bottle number 34. Oh, it's light. Light enough to be... you know...
But either ABV.
It's a 48 plus. You know, every time I see this lighter colour, I think, oh, Isla Smoke. Could it be?